You were never weak. You were unaware. That sentence alone changes everything, because weakness is a flaw, but unawareness is temporary. And if you're here listening to this, that phase of your life is already ending. This video isn't about blaming you. It's about releasing you from a story that was never true. Stay with me.
For a long time, you were told, directly or indirectly, that your sensitivity was the problem. You were too much, too emotional, too kind, too forgiving. But what if none of that was the issue? What if the real issue was that you were operating with an open heart in an unprotected system? That's not weakness, that's exposure. And exposure without awareness always looks like vulnerability.
Manipulative people don't look for weak people. They look for unaware people. People who feel deeply but don't yet understand how power works. People who give freely but haven't learned discernment. People who assume others operate with the same integrity they do. Your empathy made you visible, not defective, visible. And visibility without awareness attracts the wrong kind of attention.
When you were unaware, you explained behavior that should have been questioned. You stayed longer than you should have. You gave chances that were never earned. You doubted yourself instead of the pattern in front of you. Not because you were weak, but because no one taught you what manipulation actually looks like. Awareness wasn't part of your emotional education, so you paid tuition in pain. But something shifted. Maybe quietly, maybe painfully. At some point, confusion turned into clarity. You started noticing patterns. The words stopped matching the actions. The apologies never led to change. That moment, right there, was the birth of the educated empath. Not hardened, not bitter, aware. Awareness doesn't make you cruel. It makes you precise. You still feel deeply. You still care. But now your empathy has boundaries. Your compassion has conditions. Your energy has standards. You don't explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You don't chase closure from those who benefit from your confusion. That's not weakness leaving. That's wisdom arriving. Here's the truth most people never hear. You didn't lose your softness. You protected it. You didn't become cold. You became clear. And clarity is threatening to people who relied on your unawareness. That's why they call you changed. You didn't change, you woke up. An educated empath doesn't need to announce boundaries. They feel different. They no longer argue with gaslighting. They no longer negotiate self-respect. They no longer confuse empathy with self-abandonment. Their calm isn't passivity, it's control. And control, internal control, is something manipulators cannot access. So if you're questioning your past, if you're replaying moments where you wish you had known better, let this land. You were never weak. You were unaware. And awareness changes everything. This channel exists for people who feel deeply and think clearly. If that resonates, you're already one of us. Empathy without awareness is vulnerability. Empathy with awareness is power.